When in 2003, when I went out to make 2+3, my original goal was to make the Special Olympics film, and I didn't have enough money to pull that off. But at the time, my model was Bud Greenspan's Olympic Films, the official Olympic filmmaker. I wanted to do that, but for the Special Olympics. I didn't have the dough to do that, so I made 2+3. To be very honest, when I set out to do it, I didn't really know it was a story worth telling. It was only when I was working through shooting, I was there for 3 weeks, that I said, hey, there's a story here and I have the opportunity in this environment to get some information out and share it that I didn't think was there. I think there are lots and lots of stories, and the one thing I've learned about the 2+3 experience, it's been on film festivals, I've gone on to like conferences and workshops with it and shown it to a group of audience, and a lot of people respond to it. They say, wow, that's like my story, or my brother is like that, or my brother-in-law's family has a family member like that. And there's no place for everyone to talk about it and see it. I mean, this is like brand new all over again, and I really want to make a bigger tent and bring people together. I don't want to make the film again. I don't want to make the same film all over again. I feel I've done that. But one of the things I want to do is I want to bring what I've learned from just going around to screenings and having people talk to me. I want to bring that and use technology to my advantage. So instead of making a film, I'm going to go there and I'm going to shoot stories from people from all over the world. And I'm going to capture them and put them on a website. And that website is called right now Fly on the Wall. And it is people talking about stories about Special Olympians, about their friends who are Special Olympians or coaches, and a place to build a community. There's not a community out there for people like me who have questions about, wow, who else has a sister who is like this? Well, I mean, I want Fly on the Wall. I want this new project to definitely be social media driven. I want it to be an online community, which is what Facebook is, which is what LinkedIn is. It's what any sort of social network site is about. And there's not one for this group of people. And I want Fly on the Wall to be just that, to share information. I want people to comment. I want it to be very, very interactive. I went to 5 or 6 film festivals, and I've gone to a dozen or so conferences, and I walk around and show it. And I only have an audience of 100 people, 200 people, something like that. But the internet is the world. And I like that audience better than 100 people. In Athens, I'm going to have translators. And there's a really great website it's a French website, but the American version is called 6 Billion Others. And it's stories from people all over the world, and there's a written translation. You hear them talk in whatever language they're speaking in, and then there's a language that you are reading their comments, and it's minute-long stories, and they're usually about a theme, and I'm just going to do that. It's the great thing about the internet. You can have a little pop-up box, and you can read what they're saying. The big difference between this and 2+3 is just technology. It's 8 years later. I will be shooting HD. I may be shooting with a 7D, just because it's smaller and more compact. And it's going to be digital. It's going to live on the internet. It's just technology is so much different. So I'm using technology to my advantage, and that's why it's a website, not a film. But I'm using the same exact techniques I use as a filmmaker, storytelling, documentary techniques. I'm just putting that to use on the internet. Thank you.